I want you to imagine something with me. It's 5 years from now. AI can write better copy than most copywriters. It can create better graphics than most designers. And it can even produce better videos than most content creators. Everything you think that makes you valuable, AI is better. So here's my question. What makes you irreplaceable? This last week, I had taken you on a journey. We discovered your voice, we solved your identity crisis, we built your authentic brand, we found your edge. But today, I want to show you why all of that matters more than you think. Because in a world where AI can do almost everything, there's one thing it can never do. It can never be you. Your vibe, V.I.B.E, it's not just your brand, it's your competitive advantage in an AI world. Let me tell you what happened to me recently. Working on a project, and I need some content created. So I fire up Manus, and if you don't know what Manus, it's this incredible AI agent that can write, research, create graphics, basically handle any task you throw at it. It's unbelievable. If you want to know more about it, DM me and I'll send you a link and a referral code. So I give Manus some prompts, and within minutes, it creates content that's honestly pretty damn good. Better than what I would have written in an hour. Graphics that would have taken me days. Copy, technically perfect. And I'm sitting there thinking, holy, this is happening faster than I could imagine. But then something interesting happened. I looked at that AI generated content. They didn't post it. It was technically perfect, but it was missing something. You guessed it. It was missing me. It was missing my voice. It was missing my perspective, my story, my edge. It was missing my vibe. And that's when I realized AI is not the threat. Sameness is the threat. Because here's what's happening right now. Y'all, you're using the same AI tools. Everyone's getting the same prompts from the same courses. Everyone's creating the same content. I see it every day. The internet is becoming an echo chamber of AI-generated sameness. Boring. In that world, the people who stand out aren't the ones with the best AI prompts. They're the ones who show up as themselves. Let me tell you about a conversation I had with a client a few weeks ago. She's a real estate agent, been in the business for 15 years. She comes to me and says, Brad, I'm terrified. AI can write better property descriptions than I can. It can create better marketing materials. What is going to happen to me? And I said, can AI tell the story of how you helped a single mom find her first home? Can it capture the emotion in your voice when you talk about helping families? Can it replicate the trust you've built over 15 years? She paused. She said, no, it can't. That's her vibe. That's what makes her irreplaceable. And that's exactly what I talked about in my Orlando speech. 600 people in the audience. I'm on stage, and I say, if you can't say what makes you different, neither can AI. The entire room erupted. Stand up. And they shouted back to me because they felt it. They understood it. AI can amplify what makes you different, but only if you know what that is. If you do not know your vibe, you're asking AI to amplify nothing. You're asking it to scale sameness. But when you know your voice, your identity, your brand, your edge, AI becomes your superpower sidekick. It does not replace you, it amplifies you. It scales your story, it magnifies your message, it turns your uniqueness into momentum. This last week, we built your complete vibe, your voice, the way you naturally show up when you're most yourself, your identity, who you are underneath all the titles and achievements, your brand, the authentic representation of your true self, your edge, the distinct difference that makes people lean in. When you combine these four elements, something magical happens. You don't just create content, you're creating connection. You don't just build a business, you're building a movement. You don't just survive the AI revolution, you thrive in it. Because when everyone else is trying to out-prompt each other, you're showing up as something AI can never replicate. A real human being with a real story and a real impact. Here's what I believe about the future. As AI gets better at creating content, human authenticity becomes more valuable. Human connection becomes more precious. As AI gets better at solving problems, human connection becomes more precious, not less. As AI gets better at everything technical, your vibe becomes your greatest asset. Because people don't just buy products, they buy stories, they buy emotion. They don't just hire services, they hire people they trust that show up consistently with a clear and concise message. And they don't just follow brands, they follow humans who make them feel something. That's your competitive advantage. That's your vibe. Let me give you an example. There are thousands of business coaches out there. You know it. Many of them, they use versions of the same frameworks, similar strategies, even the same AI tools. But there's only one Tony Robbins. There's only one Brené Brown. There's only one Gary Vaynerchuk. There's only one Alex Hormozi. What makes them irreplaceable isn't their content. They're good. It's good. It's their vibe. It's how they show up, how they make people feel, how they turn the ordinary into the unforgettable. And that's what you're building. That's your future. So here's the choice you have to make. You can spend your time trying to out AI the AI. You can chase the latest prompts, the newest tools, the next shiny object, and trust me, every day there's one after the other. Or you can do something different. You can become more human, not less. You can become more authentic, not less. You can become more you, not less. Because in a world of artificial intelligence, authentic intelligence wins. In a world of generated content, genuine connection wins. In a world of sameness, your vibe wins. But here's the thing, your vibe isn't just something you develop someday. It's something you got right now. You just need to stop hiding it and start amplifying it. So last week, we've taken a journey together, and boy, it was a journey. We found your voice in the noise. We solved your identity crisis. We built your authentic brand. We discovered your edge. Now, let's put this all together. Your vibe, it's your competitive advantage, but only if you use it. If you're ready to discover your complete vibe and turn it into your competitive advantage, I created the Vibe Finder GPT to help you. 5 minutes, 4 questions, 1 breakthrough. Links in the description below. And if you want to take it further, I know you do. I know a lot of you do. If you want to turn your vibe into a business that cannot be replicated, I want to help you. I want to help you with that too. DM me. I'll talk to you about my $2 bill brand audit. Quite a few have taken it. Needless to say, to see people's lives change in 45 minutes is priceless. I want you to be the next. Because here is what I know. The future doesn't belong to people with the best AI. It belongs to the people with the best vibe, the people who show up as themselves, the people who make others feel seen, the people who turn the ordinary into the unforgettable, the people who become the $2 bill in their industry. That's you. That's your future. And speaking of being the $2 bill, next week we're going to dive into the $2 bill mindset. It's going to be a whole series. I'm going to show you how to turn your weird into your worth, escape the rare versus common trap, and become impossible to ignore in whatever industry you're in. Because once you have your vibe, it's time to own your $2 bill status. Now go build it. Be unforgettable. Be the $2 bill.